Army, what's up? It's me, and today I have a tutorial for Minecraft Pocket Edition Farms. I am lagging a little bit, but I don't think my game will crash, and if it does, I'll just cut. Alright, so I'm going to be showing you how to build some farms. Let me just get away from that one, because that's not the first one that I'm going to cover. Actually, I'm not going to cover a farm first. I'm going to cover some basic things that you will need. Alright. So the first thing you will need is a hoe that's crafted with 2 sticks and 2 of whatever material you want to make it out of, like iron, wood, stone, and diamond and butter. I wouldn't make a diamond or a butter hoe. That's just kind of a waste of material. You will also need a water bucket, and you will need some seeds, which I'll show you how to get in just a second. And you will need some dirt or some grass. I'm just gonna get grass because you can still till it. So you just get dirt or grass, and the way you get seeds is you take your hoe, and I'll flash the crafting recipe on the screen for the PC version, and you basically just have to keep tapping the ground until a seed pops out, and eventually it will, if you've gone, yeah, like that. It's kind of rare, but as you can see, I only got 2 seeds from that. So that's how you get seeds, and they're used to start your farm and to grow crops. Next off is how to plant your seeds. As you can see, when I tap on the ground with the hoe, it makes tilled soil, or whatever you want to call it, I guess. And as you can see, if you do that and you wait a few seconds, it reverts back to dirt, and you can't plant anything there, because if I plant a seed, and the way you plant a seed is you just tap it, and the little seed is there, but once it comes back to dirt, the seed will break. So I'm going to show you how to keep that into soil, or how to keep it to soil. It's pretty simple. All you'll need is your water bucket. If you plant it, or if you put your water bucket down, your water will flow for 8 blocks, so that lets you put 8 of them at a time. Is that good? Yeah, okay. And you can plant it right next to any water source, or you can, if you till your ground next to any water source, this is a texture pack, so it's gonna look a little different, but if you do that, eventually it'll get darker, and that means that it won't revert back to dirt unless you jump on your crop. And if you jump on your crop, it'll turn back to dirt. And if any animals walk on your crops, like I'll show you now, or they jump on your crops, so like, if you were to jump on them, he would ruin them. They can just kind of barely walk on them, but they can't, like, walk all the way around them and stuff. But, basically, once this grows, you can plant something. So I'm just going to plant wheat, just to show you what this does. So this is, here's an example of the tilled soil. See, it's darker, which means it's suitable for planting. And if you give these crops, it takes them a very long time to grow. Usually it takes wheat like forever, or what it seems like forever. So if you, let me just get some bone meal. And the way you get bone meal, it's crafted by, bone meal is crafted by killing skeletons to get bones, and 1 bone will give you 3 bone meal. So, okay. There are 4 stages of a crop, or there are 4 or 5, I don't really know exactly, but as you can see, these are the normal ones, and this one has gone to the 2nd stage, which is where it's, like, barely sprouted. Now, if you use bone meal, you'll get full wheat. Like, it'll skip all the stages, and it'll just grow to the final stage, which is wheat. And if you break wheat, you can break it with your fist or whatever really easily. But if you use I'm just going to use a bucket to show you what it does. Just a second. Let me right over here so I can show you exactly what it drops. Let me just do this. Where's my hoe? Whoops. I wish the hot bar was a little bit bigger, but it's not. Okay, there we go. And I have to get the water back. I don't know why I didn't just put the water down before, but yeah. And now I have to get the seeds back. Seeds. There they are. And I'm just going to show you what it drops. Wait, I didn't do that right. Crap. What I want to do is show you what it'll drop. So I'll have to put the water last. So let me just... that. And right here, we're going to put the... it'll drop 1 wheat. Like a fully grown wheat will drop 1 wheat. And it'll also drop 2 wheat seeds. So I'll show you that right now. And it will be broken with water, as you can see. So here we go. Well, sometimes it doesn't drop wheat seeds. This time it did. It only dropped 1. But it can drop up to 2 or 3, I think. So that's how you do that. And this is the basics of farming. And let me show you some good farms and some bad farms. Oh wait, I still have to show you the melon farming, but I'll do that in just a second. Let me show you a couple of wheat farms. Let me find it. And the next tutorial for this, I'm gonna make like a little series. The next tutorial is for sugarcane and cactus, and then the last one will be for mushrooms and flowers. Alright, so this is, I've put a sign here to tell you what this farm is. Well, I didn't put any words on the sign. That's a fail. This is the absolute crap farm, because it's not efficient at all. I hate you, crap farm. It's not efficient at all. Like, it's kind of a waste of time, because it's evenly spaced, but it's not good. There we go. Looking better already. I wish I would have brought the explosive arrows thing, but I forgot to do that. I forgot to put that on. So, looking better already. Alright, this is a great farm. And the reason why is because you can have up to 6 crops and like on each little row. And the reason why is because you don't have to have water right next to a crop. You have to have water, there can be a crop and you have to have at least, the radius is 3 blocks. So there has to be at least 3 blocks, near it that'll have water. So you can have a ton of crops, because, and you want to make up to 8, like you want to make up up to 8, because the water will flow for 8 blocks. So you can have 6 times 8, hold on just a second, let me do that math. Or, it's something. I don't really feel like it, but, or wait, no, that's 12 times 8, because this row. So, let me just finish this, and you can have up to, I think, 96 crops in this farm, which is really good. And basically, if you get enough to fill it, you'll have a great farm. Now, the next thing for any farm is you're probably going to want to do this. You want to put fences around it. If I can find them. Here we are. And the reason why you put fences is because they keep mobs out, because a mob can't jump over a fence. Because a fence is 1.5 blocks tall. Or meters tall, sorry. Because, see, I can't, or I guess 1.5 blocks, whatever. You can't jump over these, because it's too tall. If you try, you'll have no success. So if you surround your farm in fences, mobs can't get in. So like, pigs and zombies and cows and stuff can't trample your farm, which is really nice so you don't have to replant, which is something that I think is incredibly useful. And you can't have water under your crops, so like you have to do these rows, which is kind of unfortunate. Well, there's one thing, I've never actually tried it. I can in just a second, but I think I saw somewhere on a video if you put a water, or if you put like a fence and then water and then soil or something, that you don't have to have water like this, but you could try it. But if you want to cover this water up, but don't want to cover up with a full block, you can just use a half slab, which is what I'm gonna do. And if you have like the fences, it's gonna look kind of weird, but I don't care. So like you may want to put your you can like think of more compact designs than this probably, but your water should I don't really like to have the water showing in on most of my farms unless it's just something where I don't really care. But just for the sake of design, there. And you can put fences above this, or you can just put your half slabs above this if you want, but I'm not going to, just to save time. So there you go, and you can walk above this. Also, and mobs can still get in if there's that one block of open. So the way you fix that is you get a fence gate. And a fence gate acts as a door and a fence. So you can open and close it. And if you open it, you can walk straight through. You close it, you can, well, I don't know if I could jump. Yeah, I can jump over it just because I have a half slab there. But if you don't have a half slab there, then a mob couldn't get in, which is kind of useful. So that's nice. Actually, I don't know if this will mess it up, but will this mess it up? I don't know. I don't think so, but it might. Just didn't look like it will. But anyway, that is the best wheat farm that I think you can make. Now I'll show you the melon farm design, if I can find it. Where did I put the melon farm? Oh wait, this is it. Okay. Now under here is water. I'll show you the design in just a second. I'm going to show you how melon logic works. Melon logic. Alright. Let me get my melon seeds, a hoe, and some bone meal. Oh wait, that's not melon seeds. Melon seeds, a hoe, and some bone meal. Alright, the way you get melon seeds is from the nether core reactor. And I have a video on the nether core reactor, and there are lots of other videos on it. So this video will not cover the nether reactor, but you get them from that. And I'm just going to show you the melon farm design real quick. Alright, so the way melons work is it has this tiny little sprout. If you can kind of barely see it. Hold on. It has this little green thing in the soil. So it eventually will grow into a stem. And the stem will grow a melon. The stem will sprout a melon in any direction. So if I have a melon seed, or if I have a melon out in the open, kind of like, well, whoops, I didn't. Well, hold on. Let me go ahead and water bucket. Where are you? Okay, there it is. If I have a melon in any direct, like if I have a melon, and right there, and I were to bone meal it, you get a stem. Or if you just wait over time, you'll get your stem. But this melon stem will sprout in any direction a melon. So you can and it won't sprout diagonally. So the way you avoid it, if you want it to go one direction, you have to basically put a block or fences. Either one will work. So like if I only want it to grow in this direction, you have to put fences there. And if you have two melons, or two melon, like if you have two seeds, kind of like this, I'm gonna have to put water here, but say you want to have another melon like this, they'll both grow into one spot. So you can't have it. You can't have this one go this way and that one go that way. It just melons grow towards wherever there is an already existing melon. So this is why I came up with this design. And they're gonna sprout in that direction, which is, you don't have to bone meal the ground that the melons are gonna grow on, but I just did it because I didn't really think about it. I just kind of made the area that I need. But let me just finish planting these. And whoops, I didn't mean to put one there. So let me break that. And if you break a stem, you'll get two melon seeds. Which is, or you can wait till your melons actually grow and then turn them into seeds if you want. I didn't mean to jump there, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so a melon already sprouted, as you can see. And if you break it, you'll get 3 to 5 melons. You won't get the melon block, but you can craft a melon block with 9 melons in the crafting square. If you want to. And melon blocks are mainly just decorative blocks. I made a house out of them one time. Let me finish this up. And right here I have water under here. Just so that way I can keep the grass fertilized. Or tilled, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so eventually this will sprout another melon. And the way this design works is these won't sprout on these because they can't, because there's already an existing block there. And all of these will sprout melons going one direction. So all of them create new melons. You don't have them like feeding into each other. And I came up with this design when I was playing some Survival Island because I had to get a ton of melons to make a melon house. True story. Alright. So this is the design. Eventually all the melons will grow. And this will produce, 12. This will produce, I think, 36 melons. And you can, something like that. I don't know. My numbers could be way off there, but alright, so that's how you make a wheat farm. This is how you make a melon farm. And one more tip, this is just kind of a secret thing that some people know about, but if you take a torch or anything that gets light out, like that gives light, so like glowstone or lava or a torch. Oh wait, I'm gonna need some dirt. And you go into your farm. You can have torches on these fences if you want, but I'm going to show you something a little bit cooler than that. If we go here and we break this and go down here, we can put a torch down and that'll emit light. And if we put our dirt back down and bone meal it, or not bone meal it, if we put our dirt down and till it, what happens is this works with torches, glowstone, or lava. Glowstone would probably emit more light. But, hold on, let me change the game mode to survival and change it to night, just so you can see what happens. So, just a second. This is not part of the tutorial, I'm just changing the game mode. So don't worry about what I'm doing here. Okay, all done. Let me go back into Minecraft. And I just made it survival and nighttime so we can see what that does. Farm. And, okay, here we go. As you can see, there's light coming out from here because I placed a torch there. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for coming out tonight. I appreciate all the support that you, and anyway, I'll see you later, you awesome Fox Army. In the lava! Alright, see you guys, and until next time, I bid you farewell.